Chat, how many primos do you guys have? What are we looking at? What's it looking like? I have 15,640 and 11 wishes left over. Also, happy to say, I have not used my top-up bonus yet. So the 9,000 that I have for crystals, I had that since like Natlan. Who was the last character I pulled for? Yeah, I guess it was Skirk. Yeah, Skirk was the last character. So these were from the Skirk pulls. Fingers crossed that I can get... Chat. Fingers crossed that I get Durin, Yahoda, and Venti's weapon with all of this. Oh, and Durin's weapon. Sorry. Durin, his weapon, Yahoda, and Venti's weapon. Come on, Hoyo. Do me a solid. All of that in roughly 100 and something pulls. Surely it'll work out for me. You know, it'd be hilarious. What would be hilarious is if I do get all of those in that amount of pulls. I get 4 5 stars and 100 pulls. That'd be crazy, bro. I don't know, man. I might be manifesting right now. I better stop before I start losing viewers.
Sometimes foreshadowing is relatively obvious.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another Genshin Impact pulling session video. 5 years in the making, gamers. As you guys can tell right here, I am at the location of Villa Gwitzli in the Gwitzli Ridge of Tenochtitlan up in the corner of Natlan. Some of you guys are probably wondering why. If you guys are out of the loop, I will let you guys know. 5 years in the making. This last week has been a drag, man, but we've made it. We've gone through the trailer. We've gone through the teaser. Durin is officially on the banner for version Luna 3, and I am so excited for this character. I'm excited for his lore. I'm excited for his story, the story that is yet to be told with him regarding his entire plotline with Anya, Albedo, Rhine-Daughter, Dragonspine Durin, and everything else that we've gone through with Paralogism, Chalk Prince and the Dragon, Shadows Amid Snowstorms, and I'm so happy that he's finally in the game. He's going to have his own story quest and everything else in between. And we're basically going to be doing a pulling session video. For those of you who are curious, who are like, Arnold, if you're pulling for Durin, why are you in Villa Gwitzli in Natlan of all places? Now, if you guys don't know, if you guys missed the Easter egg, if you guys haven't seen any of my videos or streams referencing it, granted, Tenochtitlan isn't posted on the channel yet. It's currently on my VOD channel. It's not on this one yet, but it will be in a couple weeks. The reason we are in Tenochtitlan, more specifically Gwitzli Ridge, Villa Gwitzli, is because I have dubbed this little section of the little venue spot Simulanka Corner. So for those of you who don't know, Simulanka was the 4.8 summer event. If you guys never got to experience it, I do have a full playthrough of it up on my channel, fully edited. But this little corner of Villa Gwitzli, I have dubbed Simulanka Corner because we have a bunch of mementos, references, Easter eggs from the multiple different locations throughout Simulanka, from Rainsong Pond, the Forest of Blessings, Constellation Metropole, the Broken Sea area, and everything else in between. So we have paper foliage in the vase is a reference to the Forest of Blessings, which was completely made out of paper. We have this crane here with the cart full of blocks, which is a reference to the titanium toy mines, which was in the Broken Sea area. This is like the little train cart that we got to travel to. It took us from the Forest of Blessings to Constellation Metropole, and then from the Metropole to the Broken Sea area. So that was like our form of transportation. This spinning pinwheel flower is actually an NPC. I believe their name is Panwell, and they were regarded in like a side world quest that also tied into the moon world quest that we got in Simulanka. And then these two things here, this little box and this clock, are actually two NPCs, Rosal and Esnoir, who left the world of Simulanka. And these two characters were actually originally in Fontaine. If they left the book, they showed up in Fontaine in 4.8, and then when 5.8 came out, they ended up coming to Natlan. So it seems like they're traveling the world, which is really, really cool. And Holidaying Poet was also an alpaca, a toy, like a fairy tale alpaca NPC in Simulanka, and then they left the book, and now they're a real alpaca, which is really cool. So basically, if you leave the book of Simulanka, you get to be real for real, and the same thing happened for Durin. And so I mentioned when we first discovered this during 5.8, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna come here when we pull for Durin, because by that point we already had the Nodcry trailers and stuff. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna pull for Durin here, and we're gonna go to Dragon Spine and pull for his weapon there. That way we can have our cake and eat it too, because usually most people are probably going to pull for Durin at Dragon Spine, but because this Durin is actually mini Durin realized, I felt like the Simulanka reference was just as meaningful for him. Hopefully we're going to try our best to get as many copies of Yehoda along the way with Durin, and then we're going to go to Dragon Spine to pull for the weapon, and we're also going to be pulling for Venti's weapon, which I'm probably going to go to Mondstadt for that. Very excited. We're going to be pulling for Durin. Yehoda's on the banner. I am also hoping I can try to get some copies of Faruzan, because I only have her C2 if I'm not mistaken. I really wish that they put Chevreuse on the banner, because my Chevreuse is only C2 as well, so I don't know when if she's going to be on the banner with a future character that I want. I'm hoping that I can pull for her as well, because I know Chevreuse and Faruzan are definitely going to be helping out, especially with all the Hexerai buffs and stuff like that for characters like Venti and Durin and things of that nature. So I'm going to try my best. I'm going to see how well my pulling luck goes. I do have a little bit of economy, as you guys can see, and I think currently on character banner, I am 6 pity on character banner. So the last character we got was Nefer. 6 pity on character banner, and I believe weapon banner we're in our 50s. So let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 50. Okay, yeah, literally 50 exactly. So we're 50 pity on the weapon banner, which we have. I'm going for both Venti and Durin's weapon. They both look really cool. I can only imagine the lore that those weapons are going to have. I just want 1 copy of Durin and 1 copy of each of the weapons, and as many Yehoda and Faruzan as the game is willing to give me. I really hope I don't have another Dory situation where I get nothing but Bennett, because that would be such a disappointment, especially because I really like Yehoda. I am officially a Yehoda's witness. With all of that said, gamers, I really hope you guys, good luck to all of you who did your pulls. Let me know how your pulling sessions went in the comments down below. If you guys managed to get Durin early, or if you guys were going for Yehoda, or if you guys are skipping for Columbina or Varka, let me know in the comments. I have 17 pit, so just showing you guys my economy. I managed to build up 17,650 primos, 17 wishes. I have another 156 stored from my star glitter, and I haven't used any of my top-up bonuses yet. So I haven't used the top-up bonus from the anniversary. This is like in case of emergency, break glass, but I also have another 9,000 crystals from before, back when I was pulling for Skirk and Escoffier. So this is basically my economy. I think I have about 300 pulls of currency before I have to start spending money again. So yeah, I'm just hoping for the best. But with all of that said, 6 pity and a dream. I hope I get Durin as soon as possible. I was gonna say ASAP, but then I ended up saying as soon as possible. Anyways, 3, 2, 1, now. Let's go, Durin! Again, I want Yehoda and Faruzan. Yo, let's go. I mean, I want to be able to secure a Yehoda before I start getting Faruzan, but that's awesome. The fact that we got a brand new character, or a character that I actually wanted on the first 10 pull. So that's good. I think that's C3 Faruzan. Not bad, not bad. Nice start. Completely fine with that. That could have been another character, but it is what it is. All right, C3 Faruzan, nice start. This is 26 pity. Okay, not bad, not bad. We're still early on. I'm still optimistic that I hopefully won't go to hard pity. I need 1 Yehoda, just 1. I need the Goda. Yagoda, please come home. Oh no. Oh fuck, guys, I'm in Natland. That's why they're gonna start giving me Bennett, because I'm in the Pyro Nation and he's literally confirmed Natlanese. It's over. It's Jover. It's cooked. It's so Yehover. I don't know. That was kind of terrible. My bad. I apologize. 36 pity. What? 36? No, I need Yehoda in this 10 pull. If this is Durin, I need Yehoda in this 10 pull, please. 36 pity. Also, really quick, because this is a genuine possibility, C1 Tainari, C2 Dia, C1 Mizuki, but obviously I want C0 Durin. I cannot believe I got my... Oh my gosh. Guys, I'm in the Pyro Nation. It's so cooked. It's so cooked, chat. I'm literally in the Pyro Nation. This is my C2 Dia. I'm guaranteed Durin. 36 for guarantee. Oh my God. And I keep getting 4-star weapons. Get me out of here, please. Oh man. Okay, well, it's guaranteed now. I mean, that's a lot better than it could have been. I could have gone all the way to like 70 pity and then gotten Dia. So now, I think we're reset. I don't know how many that was. I think I'm at 2 pity, so I think this is 12. I need 1 Yehoda, please, just 1. Thank you!
Hey, nice to meet you.
Let's go.
If you've got a commission, spit it out. As long as the pay's right, I can help you with anything.
Best girl.
Most things. I can help you with most things.
Most things. Holy moly. I love Yehoda is my favorite character in Nodcry, followed by Columbina. I love her so much. Thank God I got a copy of her, at least 1 copy of her. Now we're guaranteed Durin now. If they give me a double 5-star Durin, I will be so happy. I'll even take a double 5-star off banner just to guarantee me for the next patch. For whoever's coming next. Nice. Okay, so roughly 12, so 22 pity. This is what the fuck? Guys, I got Durin in 50 pulls.
It's been a long time. I'm Durin. Everyone used to call me Mini Durin, but as you can see, I'm not really mini anymore. Do you find my appearance strange? To tell you the truth, it's still a little strange to me. I have so much to learn. I hope you don't mind if I ask you for help.
Guys, I cannot believe how lucky this was. I got 2 5-stars within 30 pulls of each other. 25, well, what was it? 36 and then 22? And another Yagoda! Let's go! C1 Yehoda, C0 Durin. Oh my God, chat. This was perfect. This is actually perfect, and now I'm at 9 pity. Holy cannoli. Oh my God. I still have 12,000 left. So I used up my 17 and then like another 5K. Wow, what a spectacular pulling session. I mean, I was really worried about that Dia, because like 20 in, and like the last banner, the Flynn's banner was so cursed, man. I just kept getting Dory. Went to double 50-50 on both the character and the weapon. It was like double hard pity. I was like, please do not let that happen to me again. So I got 1 Farazan, 2 Yehoda, and 1 Dia and 1 Durin. Nice, man. Holy moly. Now I'm at 50 pity right now for the weapon, which means thankfully I put a lot of that up front. I was trying to get the 4-star Frost Moon Scion weapons last patch. I didn't get any of them, unfortunately, so that's why my pity is so high on weapon banner. So thankfully I'm very upfront now with the weapon. I'm gonna get a 5-star in the next 30, 40 pulls at this point. So if I can get the weapon in 40 pulls or less, that would be cinema, and then pretty much the rest of my currency can go to Venti's weapon. I'll be fine with that. All right, guys, this is 60 pity right here. 60 pulls. Okay. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna skip just because. Ooh, okay, not bad. I got 2 4-stars. Just because there's nothing else. There's no like 4-star options that I would be interested in. So this is 70. I think this is soft. Yes. Okay. So I only had to put in another 20, but it's either gonna, I mean, it could also be Venti's weapon off of the lost 50, off of like losing the 50-50 on the weapon. But let's see, let's hope, let's pray. I want it to be Durin's weapon. Please let it be Durin's weapon. I mean, Durin's weapon or Venti's weapon. Either way, it doesn't matter. Actually, if it's Venti's weapon, it works out because then I'd be guaranteed Durin's weapon if it's Venti's. But I just don't want it to be off banner. That's the only thing I don't want. Come on, I think we're going to the end, so this is gonna be... Yes! Oh my God! I won the 50-50. What a... oh, also, I completely forgot I was supposed to go to Dragonspine. Fuck. I completely forgot that I was supposed to go to Dragonspine for that. You know what? I don't even mind. All in on Simulanka, the gift that truly keeps on giving. It gave me a 5-star Dia at 36 pulls. It gave me a Durin at 22 pulls. It gave me the weapon banner at 20 additional pulls. I can't be upset with that. I can't be mad at that at all. Oh my good... Chat, I was so really quick. I'm gonna put the part in the video right now. I'm pulling for him tomorrow. So like I said, I'm gonna be doing another pulling video for him, Yehoda, as well as Venti's weapon and his weapon. So I'm gonna be spending, I'm hoping that based on my current, like what I currently have, I'm coping. I'm like, I have 150 pulls. Let me get all of these things in 150, but we'll have to wait and see. I was coping. I was like, guys, I'm gonna try my best. I have 150 pulls. I'm gonna try to see if I can get Durin, his weapon, and Venti's weapon, and Yehoda in 150 pulls. And I actually think it's gonna happen. I wasn't counting my crystals either. I was counting whatever was on my screen that you guys saw when I just went live. Simulanka Corner, thank you so much for everything. I love you to death. You are my favorite summer event. Always will be. Forevermore. I will never stop glazing. I will never stop singing your praises, and my community will have to just deal with it. All right, it is what it is. I don't make the rules. Next up, we are actually gonna plop a seat right in front of, or right on, the statue of Venti, and look at that, overlooking Celestia, overlooking us. And we are now going to transition to pulling for, actually, okay, so we're gonna change our epitomized path. I believe we're at like 9 pity for the, no, actually we're at 0 because I got the 5-star weapon last. So we're at 0 pity right now, and I have 18k left, so I think I'll have enough to get it no matter what. All right, let's do it. 10 pulls, 10 pity. Actually, you know what, we're gonna do a straight skip if it's not a 5-star. So that's 10 down. Come on, big money, bro. If I get this in the next 10 pull, 30. Can we, dude, 3 4-stars? What the hell? That is crazy. 30 pulls. Cinema. Okay, that would have been crazy. Oh, hello, Kachina. Oh, a Kachina constellation. I'll take it. Holy moly. I miss her. It's a good thing that we're back in Natland for a little bit this patch. Hopefully we'll see her again. All right, this is 40. Dude, I am getting so many stringless. Good lord. 50 pulls. Ah, darn it. Dude, we actually might be going to hard pity for Venti's weapon. Okay, so see, now I need crystals. So we're cutting into my crystal economy. So this is 70, I think? I may have just miscounted. This is either 60 or 70. I lost track. All right. I think I got it right here. Hard pity. But, well... it's not guaranteed though, so if this is the case, I'm probably gonna have to use some star glitter afterwards, unless I get it like super early, or I win the oh, okay, never mind. For some reason, my brain just shut off. I was like, wait a minute, what is that weapon? It's a Mondstadt weapon for a Mondstadt character, just not the one I wanted. I'm guaranteed now though. It's, oh! Hi, Kale. I already have her C6, and they gave us a free Kale last patch. All right, you win some, you lose some, guys. I went all the way to hard pity for this one. Yeah, Venti's weapon I felt like was gonna be the one that was gonna be a struggle to reclaim. So I think this is 13, right? I think this is like 13 or 14 pity. We're gonna blitz this out. 13, 23. God, man, we have to go hard pity for this one too. Another stringless. At least I'm getting some star glitter out of this. I'm wondering what my star glitter economy is going to be after we're done. I mean, it's a good thing I had another 4K or another 9K for the crystals. I've had those since Skirk came out. I still haven't used my top-up bonus, so I'm probably going to save that. Oh my god, this is 30! Guys, I had such a goated pulling session. Holy fuck. Like... I didn't have to spend any money. That's the only thing. And we got a Kave. Oh, I think my Kave's already C6 though. but we'll take it. Holy. My biggest worry was that I was gonna have to spend money. Everything that I just got was off of what I've been saving since 5.5, right? Since 5.5, 5.6. I can't believe that actually worked out for me. Holy moly. Okay, let's see how much, I was at 156 when we started. Okay, so I got another 20 pulls worth of intertwined fates. So these are definitely what I'm gonna spend going into the next patch, which is probably gonna be Columbina, her weapon. I feel like Varka might be on the banner next patch too. But then again, next patch is Lantern, right? So it might be the Celadon Mare, because Yanfei was talking about her and she was teased last year, right? The Spirit in Liyue. The Adepti might even actually be like an angel, an Adepti angel of Liyue from the Bamboo Forest. So she might actually be playable, if not her, Varka, and Columbina. So 3 fucking characters potentially. So I'm definitely going to be spending my star glitter next patch. I might also have to break the bank with my top-up bonus, but I saved 2,000. I still have 2,000 left over. So I managed to get everything that I wanted in 17 more pulls than I expected, because I didn't have the free pulls from this month's monthly shop.
20 minutes later.
All right, I need to see that idle animation. Oh, there it is. Oh my god. The little cradle. Look at him, man. Durin is finally in the game, guys. I felt like it was appropriate. I had to at least come to Dragonspine for something. I'm not going to do a showcase as I tend to do whenever I pull for characters, because I feel like it would just be redundant right now, because, you know, Durin, along with a bunch of other characters, got Hex and Zircle, Hexerai buffs, which are tied behind little side quests, which I'm not going to do. I haven't done them yet. They are locked behind quests that I'm going to do on stream after the Archon quest. So I don't really feel like it's necessary or appropriate for me to show like, hey, look at my team and look at the damage I can do. It's not the best, but it's what I have right now. I also need to kind of do a little bit more research in figuring out what works for Durin and his team, but I at least wanted to showcase the atmosphere, let you guys know Fashion Impact is in full effect. This is the best I can do for the Wing Glider, the Inazuman Wing Gliders, the purple matches. You know, if we get something better, I'll obviously be able to update that. Just the sense of Durin being here on Dragonspine. Obviously, we're going to be back here for the story quest. I'm sure Durin is going to give his Tevat counterpart a little visit, and you know, with everything regarding paralogism and whatnot, it's just so surreal to finally be here 5 years later and to see how everything changed with the story. It's incredible. But I just wanted to express and share that this was a very successful and extremely lucky pulling session. I lucked out so much. Durin, his weapon, Yehoda copies, as well as Venti's weapon, which was great. I'm obviously going to be doing, so at the time of recording right now, I will be doing the Act 5 Archon quest for Nodcry on Thursday. Friday's the Honkai Star Rail 3.8 special program, which I'm going to just be doing that on Friday and just focusing on editing. And then Saturday, I should be doing the Act 6 Archon quest. I currently have him. I am going to be triple crowning him on stream on Thursday before we start the quest. I love that cradling idle animation so much. Anthony and I managed to farm him up, and so I got Durin to level 90. Obviously, R1 level 90 weapon. I have him with Nobilis Oblige at the moment. Also, this is crazy that Durin and Albedo... Oh, man, you know what? Let me put them side by side. That'll be a much better comparison. Bro, look at this. Durin and Albedo, both alchemical creations. Also, I noticed that Albedo's on the left and Durin's constellations are on the right, but they're both in these, like, beakers, creations of gold and M. Really, really cool. So we got Albedo. And I remember mentioning this, too, all the way back, man, 5 years ago, version 1.2, that Albedo reminded me of the homunculus in the Flash, which is a Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood reference. And now we have Durin, little baby, like mini Durin dragon form in the flask as well, which is really, really cool. I am 999. I do plan on triple crowning him. Like I said, we're going to triple crown him on Thursday. Albedo's triple crowned. Durin absolutely is getting triple crowned. And we are going to be pushing him to level 100 as well. He's going to be my second level 100 character behind Razor, who is my favorite character in Genshin Impact, my first level 100. I don't know if that was premonition on my point, where Holyoverse was like, damn, Arnold, Raisy's your favorite, and he's getting Hexerai buffs, along with your other favorite 5-star character, Albedo, and his brother, and all these other Mondstadt characters. So it's been super rewarding for me overall to just like bask in all of this awesome meta content that focuses on my favorite characters, lore that focuses on my favorite characters. Another thing too, I just want to mention, I love Durin's like attack animations, 1, 2, 3. I love how his wings open up there, and then he like gets a little bit of height, and he does like a little hover there at the end. Super cool. Obviously, he's got his light form in his sword and then his dark form in his claw. I love how that's represented in his stance, where he's like, okay, which one are we gonna be, light mode today or dark mode? So I really like the presentation of that. So if you go dark mode, he puts out a claw, which is really cool. And then the light version is just an on high star that drops down, and the wings going on fire, and the sword getting imbued is really sick too. Another thing too, his charge attack is very unique. I guess every sword user has a very flare-like charge attack, but this one's super cool. The fact that he can hover and he utilizes his wings is really great. I have to make sure I go over here so Durin doesn't freeze. But yeah, I love the utilization of his wings. I'm so glad that we get to see them. And then when his wings aren't out, they just retract back into like tuck underneath his coat very elegantly. I really like that. Oh, also, how could I forget? Holy moly. Fashion Impact through and through. I don't think this is relatively useful for Durin, because I think his damage mostly comes from his burst. Unfortunately, the Festering Desire, which looks like it was made for him, has emphasis on the elemental skill damage. So skill damage, crit damage as well, or crit rate and skill damage. So aesthetically, it's fashion impacting, but it doesn't seem to be all that useful for Durin specifically, which is unfortunate. But in any case, his 5-star sword looks like, you know, it looks like a 5-star version of the Festering Desire, which is crazy. All those years later, we're back to square one. But yeah, I love him. I love how he turned out. I love his kit. I love his gameplay. I'm excited to see his significance in the story moving forward, his story quest, the Archon quest, his confrontation with Gold. I'm probably gonna have to do like a 5-day streaming session, because I want to capture all of Durin's moments on stream. I don't want to leave that to an off-stream recording, because I don't know when it's going to be edited and uploaded to YouTube. So I know his story quest is very unique. We're gonna have to get to that at some point after the Archon quest, which is going to be on Thursday and Saturday respectively. But yeah, I absolutely loved it. I'm going to be triple crowning him on the Thursday stream, so I hope to see you guys there. But I think that's pretty much everything else that I wanted to mention. Obviously, his ultimate looks spectacular too. We did see that in the live stream. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, my content, everything else in between. As always, leave your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Take care.